What's up, everybody? Brock1 hitting you with another video. And yes, today I am talking about the new Yofer 3-piece bumper that everybody has been waiting on. I actually got on the AeroWorks pre-order list, but before I put it on, I just wanted to give a review just based on what I see out of the package. And right off the bat, I'm telling you, I have some major concerns. Overall, I'm just going to be honest and say that the bumper looks really good in person. No doubt about that. I can't say anything other than it looks good, because it does. But if you are familiar with Yofer lips, if you're familiar with just using their products on your car, and I don't know if it's the V1 or V2 version, but I had the Yofer lip that it didn't even last a year, because while I was traveling one day on the freeway, I hit something, wasn't even that major, and it ripped the lower lip off. It ripped the centerpiece of the lip off. So I'm going to show you why I think that this bumper is pretty much being set up for the same type of failure. And this time, you know, instead of just you losing your lip, you might lose the entire bumper. And here's why. So if you look down here, and nobody's talking about this, man. They're just all on the hype, you know, of having the bumper. But I'm looking a little bit deeper, because I'm sick of wasting money on my car on parts that just tear up with less than a year of use. So first, looking at the bumper and how it's put together, you can see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 screws, not bolts, screws that hold the center section together. Yeah, that's all that's holding that center section together. And then when you come around and you look at the lower lip portion of it, one thing I will say is they did change the way that they had it, because before, I'm gonna lift this over, turn it over for you. It only had 1, 2, 3, 4 screws holding it on. Now what they did is add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have a total of 9 screws that hold the lip together. And yeah, you're looking at the bottom of the lip. I don't know if this is ABS plastic or what, but I mean, you see it with me, man. It's just not that impressive. At least if this was more solid and it wasn't just a hollow piece, maybe that would make me feel a little bit better, but it's not. It's that same flimsy middle section. And then, let me flip this back over. Let's talk about more quality control issues. So, when I was snapping this piece in right here, I'm pretty sure there are ways around making the plastic more pliable, but you know, this was a pain to get in. You know, it didn't want to snap in like it was supposed to. Like somebody else showed in their video, it has a slight gap right there, and that's on both sides. But coming down over here, you can also see, and I was even questioning myself whether I did this getting it out of the box, but I don't think it is. I think it's just quality control. You can see that this is, look at that, man. You know, and this, to me, it's not enough to just send it back, but it is bad enough to where, you know, you spend $800, $900 on something like this, you don't expect to see things like that. You come to the other side, you know, and it's good. It's not like that. Another thing I noticed, I don't know if this is just based on the mold, and you know, this is how it was on the mold, but you can see, like, look at this crap right here, man. You know, To me, it looks like that's how it was put together, but it could be just based on the mold. When they cut it off, you know, it has those leftover pieces on there. Same way on the other side. You know, of course, you're not going to be able to see that. But if you just want to see how it's manufactured, and you're a detail-oriented person like me, you know, it's something that you're going to notice. And if you also look right here, you can see how it comes through on the paint. You know, that's just not my camera. That's what it looks like on the bumper. So, same thing on this side too. It's the same way. But if you're thinking about getting a bumper, just be aware that those are some things that you're going to have to be concerned about when you do get it out of the box. One thing I will say is you've seen how many screws it takes to put it together. It's very easy to put it together. It probably took me about 20 minutes to put it together, and that's just because I was sitting down, really wasn't really focused on it. I just sat there and put it together as I could, but you know, it's really not that hard to put together. Another thing, if you're detail oriented, you're going to be able to see where it joins. You know, now if you're somebody who has the capability to take this to a body shop and get it molded together, you know, that will definitely increase the longevity of it, and it will make it look a little better. But if you're not, you know, it's just going to look like a 3-piece bumper on there. And that's pretty much, I guess, what we expected. But I don't know what type of quality I was expecting, but I just thought it would look a little better than this, especially with the hype and the weight that we had. You know, maybe when I get it on the car, it'll look a little different. I do have something I haven't really talked about, but I also have, you know, color match eyelids that are going to go on the top part. The centerpiece, I've done the H delete. So hopefully it'll look good when it all comes together. But just be aware that when you get what we've been seeing with all these influencers and stuff like that online, you may not be that impressed. And truthfully, you know, I like my bumper. I don't plan on putting fogs in because I cut mine out so I can get more airflow. But the more I look at the OEM bumper, the more I like it. I kind of want to go back and get the Yofer lip and call it a done deal because it looks that good. So just want to make this short video for you to take a look at it. There it is, a better look of the car just with the OEM bumper, with me taking the fog lights out. But you know, once again, I just want to give you an update where I am. When I put it on, I'll do another video, but this one is just out of the box to show you, you know, after I put it together, and some things that you might want to be aware of. You know, look, I just noticed something in the paint. You know, this is, you know, I guess the manufacturer's paint. It's not the OEM paint. So I expect to have some flaws in it, but I don't know, man. You tell me what you think. Do you think I'm being a little bit too harsh on this bumper? Do you feel like it meets your expectations? Could it be better? I don't know. But I just want to give you, from my honest point of view, I'm not one of these guys who are sponsored. So, you know, I'm going to give you a straight up honest assessment just so I can possibly help you to save some money. Yeah, so that's it. F Brock 1, y'all. I'm out.